Last spring, I came back from a 2-day vacation and noticed that my zucchini plant's roots were completely destroyed. I didn't know what had happened, but the roots looked like they had been eaten by something. After some further investigation, I realized that I had a squash burrower problem that had completely destroyed all my zucchini plants. So ever since that happened, I've been working on an easy system for creating a pest-free garden. Today, I'm going to go over my 5-step process for having a pest-free garden this spring. The first thing I did this spring was plant some marigolds. Marigolds release a strong scent and natural compounds called thiophins, which can repel or kill certain insects and nematodes. These chemicals interfere with the pests' nervous systems, or deter them from laying eggs near the plants. I just planted them along the edge of my garden bed to help prevent the dreaded squash burrowers from laying eggs on their stem. Once my garden is established, I start pruning and vining my plants so that air can flow through them. Moisture can be a haven for pests and fungus, so making sure your plants have access to good airflow, especially under the main stem, can limit a ton of these issues. I like to prune the lower leaves of my tomato plants that touch the soil to improve air circulation and prevent disease. I also like to use bamboo sticks to help direct my vining plants away from each other, to optimize spacing and continue to allow for better airflow. The next 2 steps are the as-needed steps of my 5-step process. For crawlers, like caterpillars and worms, I like to use BT. BT is a natural pesticide and biological insecticide made from a soil-dwelling bacterium. It produces proteins that are toxic to specific insect larvae, such as caterpillars and mosquito larvae. If I see any pests starting to appear along the root of the plant, I spray BT in that location to prevent them from causing damage. When it comes to flyers and fungus, I like to use a neem oil spray. Neem oil is a natural pesticide extracted from the seeds of the neem tree. It disrupts insect hormones, deterring feeding, growth, and reproduction, while also acting as a fungicide against issues like powdery mildew. If I notice any of the mentioned issues, or if I'm going out of town for a few days and can't watch my plants, I spray the leaves to give them a little added boost in defending against pests. The last and final step can be summed up with this phrase: the healthier the soil, the healthier the plants. Pests like to target the weakest or most vulnerable plants, so creating a garden with extremely healthy soil is the easiest and most cost-effective way to prevent pests. To have healthier gardening soil, regularly add organic matter like compost, aged manure, or mulch to improve nutrient content and soil structure. Avoid over-tilling and use cover crops or crop rotation to maintain soil health and prevent nutrient depletion. So that is my 5-step routine for keeping pests and fungus out of my garden this spring. If you like this video, hit subscribe, and as always, happy growing.